was like, but we do got beef though. And I'm like, what's the beef about? And she was like, so you fought my best friend for what? And I'm like, cause your best friend was talking shit for what?
I'm a savage, had a too nasty, talk big shit, but my bank account mad.
What's popping to the YouTube? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Brandy, man. And today, y'all, I'm gonna be giving y'all another story time, y'all. My one and special thing is what? My motherfucking story times. Y'all already know I've been through a lot of fuck shit in my life. Like, a lot. Like, when I tell y'all I've been through a lot of shit, I've been through a lot of shit. Y'all, I have stories on top of stories on top of stories. So if you guys fuck with me and my vibes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And y'all, let's get into this motherfucking video. Alright, y'all, so y'all know how y'all just heard me sound for the tell a story time. Y'all know what story time I'm gonna tell y'all. That's why I didn't tell y'all. So the story time I'm gonna be doing, y'all, is the time when I was in high school and I had about 2 fights. I had 2 fights in 1 week. Y'all, when I tell y'all this shit was crazy, it was crazy. But let's take a moment though. Look at my nail. So y'all know I just got my nails done 3 days ago. 3 days ago, okay. And I went to that Walmart on East Capitol, right? And it was a nail shop. I was like, oh, I'm finna go get my nails done. Bro, never again. Never. This is why I go to DJs. Like, bro, I just got them done, and it just like, I swear to God, all I did was, it said bloop, and I was like, wow. But yeah, y'all, so let me get into my story. This is how my story is gonna start. I was in high school, so this was like my senior year. I know it was my senior year because I really didn't get no fuck, which was the fucked up part. Because they say, yo, I think they say junior and your freshman and senior is like the most important year. Sophomore year don't really matter. But they say freshman, junior, and senior year is the most important year because freshman, that's when you start off. You don't want to start off fucked up. Junior, that's when you take your ACT testing and all that shit. Senior, you know, graduating. You know, you need to graduate. It started off in the middle of the school year for a fact. I know it started off in the middle of the school year because I really definitely didn't get no fuck. And this was during my rebellious stage. I know because I just didn't care. I wasn't going to school as much. I wasn't fucking doing my homework as much. Even though Vincent didn't have no homework. But I wasn't doing my shit, period. I wasn't doing my working class. I wasn't paying attention. I just wasn't doing, I was just being rebellious, period. All I remember is I had a friend I was real close to. I'm not going to name his name because we're not friends no more. So there ain't no, he ain't been mainly in the story, so there ain't no point. But I had a friend I was cool with. He was being talked about a lot. And it was just annoying me. Like, everybody was just talking about him. But this one specific person, I did not like, y'all. Like, y'all know that one person who just say anything, you just get pissed off and you just want to hit him in that shit. She was that person. So she just had to say something, and I really fucked with him. And oh, let me tell y'all what happened. Why people was talking about him. He just got in this car crash or whatever. He was like real messed up. He was crying, like his leg was messed up, his neck was messed up, his spine was messed up. Like he was just fucked up, like real fucked up. And I called him my brother at the time, you know, because I was real close to him. I was helping him with his books. I was helping him go to class. Like, I was just helping him. He didn't really have friends who helped him, but when he got mad, everybody wanted to be your friend. You know how fake people is. We're in Milwaukee. But it was that, and yeah, like I was saying, y'all, I was helping him with his books, and I was like helping him in the class or whatever. So I'm going into my class, well, his class. I'm helping him to his class, and I just see this one girl, the girl I don't like. We're gonna call this bitch Tasha. Like, ugh, bitch, you just look like you tasteless, Tasha. So we're gonna call her Tasha. I'm walking him into his class or whatever, and she's laughing. So I turn around like, what's funny? Like, why are you laughing? She's like, that's what that bitch get. What you mean that's what that bitch get? So I'm gonna go back a little bit more, like a few weeks later. So I guess they got into this altercation. He called her a bitch and all this stuff. They got into a big argument or whatever. And I guess he like slapped the bitch. So she wasn't fucking with her. Go back to this time, the time where me and the bitch arguing, Tasha. We arguing or whatever, and I'm like, why are you laughing? She's like, that's what that bitch get. And I'm like, what you mean? She was like, he should never call me a bitch on my name. That's what the fuck he get. He deserve what he get. Woo woo this, woo woo that, woo woo this, woo woo that. And I'm just like, pause, hold on. And I'm like, what did he do to you? Like, what did he do? Like, why is you like calling him a bitch? You see the predicament he in, and you just gotta be like that. Like, why? Like, this is the worst time for you to be a bitch. Like, why do you want to be a bitch now? You could have chose later. You could have waited till at least the nigga healed, damn being a bitch. But you wait till he fucked up real bad, then you would be a bitch. Like, make it make sense. And so I'm at the point where I'm like getting heated. So I'm like, what's the problem? Like, why are you being a bitch? And then I'm gonna put this in. This is the girl that everybody knew in school. Like, she was the type of person who was the HOE. So everybody knew her from that. So I knew what type of reputation she had, and I knew what she can do. So it just wasn't no competition. I already knew what it was. And she just was getting closer and closer, like face. So now about me, if you ever get into an altercation with me, I'm letting everybody know this. When you get into an altercation with me, if you don't want to get punched, all I say is, don't come around my bubble. You don't come around my bubble 9 and 10, you're not gonna get hit in your shit. Because I'm the type of person, if you don't hit me first, or if you don't like put your hands on me first, or like spit in my face and all that shit, we chilling. Because birds ain't shit to me. Like, you can talk all the shit you want, but as long as you don't put your hands on me, we Gucci. Like, it's that. But she came in my bubble. That's really fucked up. So she came in my bubble, and I'm just like, why? Like, why are you here? So I push her. Like, bro, get out my space. You're all in my space. All I smell is your breath. It's just in my space. Like, back it up. And she just wasn't getting the hint. Self to self said, Brandon. Myself said, bitch, what? Hit this bitch in her shit. Perfect. So I hit the bitch in her shit. When I hit the bitch in her shit, all hell breaks loose. All hell breaks loose. So we right by the, okay, how Vincent set up, it has halls within fucking halls. So when you go into school, it's a hall. Then you want to go to your class, it's another hall. Like, it's just halls within halls. You went to Vincent, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. It was halls in between halls. So we was in the hall part where, like, the cooking classes and shit was. I guess the bitch was gonna go cook some shit, I guess. And that's where we was, and that's where we fought. And then y'all understand why, but why I fight both the bitches in the same spot. But we gonna get to that. So that's where I fought her at. It was like right by the lunchroom, if y'all know what I'm talking about. It was right there. So I fought her, and like, it was just like a lot of heaving and pulling. Like, I'm the type of person, if you fight me, fight, bro. Don't pull hair. Don't be trying to pull my shirt over my body, trying to take it off like you want to take it for, like you want to wear it. Like, don't do that. And that's what she was doing. So it was so easy fighting her, y'all. Like, it's so crazy because it's like, all she did was pull hair, and I had braids in, and my hair was long at the time, so it was really hard for her to pull my hair. And at the end of the fight, y'all, I didn't come out with nothing, not a scratch, no braid missing, no nothing. I broke her nose, and I think I fractured her jaw. Cause y'all ain't gonna cap, when I was fighting her, I blacked out a lot. But when I came back to, when she tried to run up again, all I remember is kicking her in her face. Like, that's all I remember. And like, everybody was like, why you do her like that? You never had to kick her like that. And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck is everybody talking about? Like, when I heard about this fight, it was just like, I did that. Like, I was supposed to get a ticket. I ain't get a ticket. I ain't go cap. Because everybody in the school, like the principal and everybody fucked with me. I didn't get in trouble. Like, this was my first fight at Vincent. Like, I didn't do shit. Like, I was a good student. I did my work. I was chilling. Like, I didn't start trouble. So I didn't get no ticket. Police wasn't called. They just suspended me for a week because of the damage. So I was suspended. So I'm at home chilling. So this is how this second bitch came up. We're going to call her number 2 because this bitch, she's just a follower. So I'm at home, right? I'm on suspension for a week. It's probably like the 3rd, 4th day. So, because when I fought the bitch, it had to be Monday. Because it's at this point, it's like Wednesday. So I'm at home. I'm chilling or whatever. And I just started getting plenty motherfucking texts. Like, texts from people I don't even talk to no more. From people who fuck with me heavy to just motherfuckers who just in my business. Like, it was just like, woo, best friend said, when you come back to school, she's beating your ass. You doing what? Come again? This bitch was confused. On site. So as I'm sitting there reading these text messages, I'm like, man, these motherfuckers just want to start some shit. They just starting shit. You know how people like, they be texting shit just to make another person's, make motherfuckers fight. That's what I thought it was. So, but then I just kept getting it all day. I just kept getting the same fucking words, same shit. So now I'm starting to call people, and at this time I had a best friend. We gonna call her Jazz, but she know who her name is. Bitch, I still fuck with you. But This was at the time I had a best friend named Jazz. I call her up and I'm like, what's all these shit that's being said? And she's telling me, this bitch said she's gonna beat you up. Bitch, she's talking about beating you up. She's talking about dragging you. Not just dragging you, bitch, dragging you through the halls, down the stairs, bitch. She's talking about dragging the fuck out of you. You gonna drag me? You gonna drag me? Okay. We're gonna kill that shit now. I hung up the phone and I'm like, this is not what we're gonna do. I'm not the type of person who just sits there and like hear shit. I'm the type of person I want to see the person say the shit. Like I'm that person. I don't go by what motherfuckers say. I want to hear the bitch say it. So I'm telling my mama, okay, mom, you know this. Don't act like you don't remember this, because it's when we was living with each. Yeah. I told my mom I'm gonna go back to school. That's all I told her. I'm going back to school. She knew I was suspended. She still didn't care. I'm going back to school. Cause my mom and my granny was the one who picked me up from the first fight. Yeah. They said I beat her up real good. Yeah. My mom's, they don't play that shit either. Period. I never got in trouble for a fight because why? But I told my mom I'm going back to school tomorrow, which is Thursday. I'm going back to school and it's gonna be some issues. That was it. That was that. I don't know if she heard me. I don't know if she gave a fuck. She was on the phone, but I didn't see it. So I get in the tub. I do all that shit. Yada, 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 go to bed. All right, next morning, I'm getting dressed. Remind y'all, I had some long-ass braids. So I'm putting my braids all up. I put on some leggings. At the time, I had some Timbs. I think they was blue. I put on my Timbs. And I had like a light blue hoodie that went with the Timbs. I put that on. And I had on, I think, a black headscarf or some shit and some linen. Went to school, and it was like during the fall, so you know, middle school year. It was during fall, so I go to school. This bitch nowhere to be found. Like, you the main priority of why I'm here. Now you know where to be found. I'm going through school asking everybody, where she at? Where she at? Nobody expected me to come because I didn't tell nobody I was coming. I ain't tell nobody nothing. Like, I ain't say, bitch, I'm coming up there. I'm coming up there in 2 days. I'm coming up there now. I ain't say nothing. I just popped up. Now, what she didn't expect me to do was just to pop up to school. Bitch, I got you. So I'm going through school, first hour, don't see her. I don't see her. No, not first hour. It was homeroom. You know how in homeroom you go check in and all that shit. Then you go to first hour. It was homeroom. Didn't see her. Go to homeroom. I'm chilling. Itching. Just itching to see her. Like, I just want to see her. Y'all, like, I guess she got a word that I was looking for because she was nowhere to be found. Like, I swear to God, y'all, like, all through the fucking, like, first 10 minutes before you gotta go to class, I was looking through these halls. And this school is not that fucking big, bro. Like, I was looking through, I swear to God, I was looking through every fucking hall in that bitch. She was nowhere to be seen. She was ducking, dodging, she was doing something. She was doing some code name. Did y'all see that bitch? Let me know. I guess she was doing that because she was nowhere to be found. But, so, first hour, I get a call. I forgot who I got a call from. It was one of my friends that I don't really fuck with no more. She called me and she's like, I see her. And I'm like, where she at? She's like, she right in the hallway by the lunchroom, the first hallway where you cook at. And I'm like, bet. So I'm running down the stairs. My best friend behind me, because we got first hour together. We had math. So I'm running down the stairs or whatever. While I run down the stairs, first thing I see is her face. Because I guess she got heard that I was coming down the hallway. So we ran right into each other. So like how it was, like, I was coming out this door and then she was coming out the hallway. So when I turned, we ran right into each other. Yes. So I started talking to her. So I'm like, what's the issue? What was said? Like, what's the problem? At this point, I'm not thinking about really fighting. I swear, y'all, I'm not thinking about fighting. I just want to know, did you really say that? Like, why are you speaking on me? Is there a problem? You want to get beat up like your friend? Is that the issue? Is that what we having right now? So I'm asking her, like, what's the problem? She's like, there is no problem. What is you talking about? And I'm like, that ain't what I heard. Like, what's the issue? She started getting slick, talking about some, nobody was talking about you. You ain't nobody to talk about. Who are you? This is why I don't hang with bitches. And she was like, but we do got beef, though. And I'm like, what's the beef about? And she was like, so you fought my best friend for what? And I'm like, because your best friend was talking shit for what? And she like, that doesn't mean anything. Oh, Mr. fly, bitch. You better go for you get popped too. So she's like, we do got beef though. And I'm like, what's the beef? She's like, so I heard you fought my best friend. And I definitely said I definitely did fight your best friend. Definitely did. Not gonna lie, I definitely did. I definitely did. And she was like, and why was that? And I'm like, because your best friend was talking shit. She shouldn't have been talking shit, period. And we wouldn't have these motherfucking problems. So she gets up in my face. And I'm like, bro, step a few feet back before I punch you in your shit. Straight facts. I will hit you in your shit right now. And everybody telling me like she's slow. But I didn't know she was really slow. But everybody was telling me she's slow. But, so in my head, I was like, bro, she better back the fuck up. She better back the fuck up. Because usually I would have been hit you in your shit. Don't step in my, once you step in my area, you give me the permission to hit you in your shit. So it was just that. So we start fighting. I hit her in her shit. My best friend like, I bet you want to hit her in her shit. Like, it was that. So we start fighting or whatever. She's honestly kind of hitting me back, but she's not. So I'm honestly like dragging her through the hallway. Like, bitch, that's what you said you were going to do to me. So I dragged you through the hallway like you said you were going to do me. And it was that. So, y'all, long story short. Oh, somebody was sneezing. Long story short, I had 2 fights in 1 week over something petty. I don't even know what we fought for. We honestly fought over a nigga who wasn't even my nigga. I don't know what makes sense. But all I'm gonna say is, y'all, after all that fighting we did, we never talked ever again. They didn't look at me. I look at them. They wouldn't look at me though. But if y'all like my story time, y'all, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. And y'all, I be through a lot. I go through a lot of shit, man. Like, it be just jealous females, and I don't get it. But y'all, I will see y'all later, because it's getting hot as fuck, and this fly finna make me kill this bitch ass. Hate flies. But y'all, I'll see y'all later. Bye.